So, hello student. Today we are going to discuss important topic of a compiler design, that is mark and sweep algorithm, which is to be work in trace based collection. So, in last lecture we are already discussed the things which are related to the garbage. So, garbage means what? That value doesn't have any reference, that doesn't have any meaning, that block doesn't have any meaning in any reference in future. The any garbage collection algorithm which must perform two basic operations. One, it should be able to detect all the unreachable objects, and secondly, it must retain the heap space which is to be used by the garbage object and make the space which is available again to the program. So there are two steps which is to be performed by the garbage every garbage collection algorithm. That is, first one is detect all the unreachable object and reclaim the space which is to be occupied by that object. Now, the above operation which are performed by mark and sweep algorithm. So, this is to be performed in two phases, that is mark phase and sweep phase. Now, what is mark phase? As its name suggests, it's marking which is to be available. Now, when an object is created, its mark bit is set to 0, that is false. In the mark phase, we set the mark bit for all reachable object or the object which a user can refer to, that is to 1, that is true. Now perform this operation, we simply need to do a graph traversal, that is depth first search approach. Here we can consider every object as a node, and then all the nodes that are reachable from this node are visited, and it goes till we have visited to the reachable node. So what we are going to do in mark phase, with the help of depth first traversal, whenever object is created, its bit is set to 0, and from that code, from that node, whenever that any object that is have reachable, that bit is set to the true, that is 1. Now sweep phase, as the name suggests, it sweeps the unreachable object, that is, it clears the heap memory for all the unreachable objects. All those objects whose mark value is set to false, which are cleared from the heap memory. For all other objects, the mark bit set to true. Now the mark value for all the reachable object is set to false. Since we will run the algorithm again and again, we will go through the mark phase to mark all the reachable object. So these are the things which are related to the mark and sweep phase. Mark means what? We have to find out, detect the unreachable code, and sweep phase means what? We have to sweep or free up the or reclaim the memory which is to be occupied by the unreachable code. In next lecture, we are going to discuss the things that are related to the basic abstraction. Okay, thank you.